Right. So this game is starting to test my patience a little here. Last time before tonight, we ended the stream on it crashing. Tonight we've barely got into a stream already and it's crashed. And because of the nature of how I stream, direct from PlayStation while using the application, the game crashes, the stream's gone. Simple as that. There's no restart unless I boot up a fresh stream. So hopefully we'll get to play through it more now. But if not, I will have doubts about continuing this game if it keeps crashing and lagging in ways like that that are detrimental to the stream. Because it'd be detrimental to me anyway, even if I wasn't streaming, because it'd just annoy me way too much. So even if I wasn't streaming this game, to be honest, it might have taken a hike at this point. It's tested me now. See that long load screen it gave you there? It's really testing. It's testing its luck. Testing its luck to the highest degree. We've recycled everything, so I'm just gonna go straight back to the hospital. A healthy hospital is a happy hospital, huh?
I thought last summer's epidemic was...
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Let me see your goods. Use pre-win steak, right. Milton's shotgun. That could be really good, actually. Can I sell you anything? It could be really good. It's really expensive. I made the mistake earlier on in this game as well of buying medical ingredients. I don't recommend doing that. As Nanika so rightly pointed out in the last crashed stream, you can easily acquire that loot by getting into fights.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now please, let me be.
100 shillings.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Yeah. Right. Despair is a deadly poison. Pain is a precious tool.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
Well, that's very philosophical.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Yep, of course you heard none of that, of course. You didn't overhear us talking or
Good
anything.
evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
You might want to kick his ass. Ooh. What do we do here? Right, so we gave the letter back to Mortimer. He was pretty happy that we did.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Yeah.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Fair enough, that is for sure.
What can
Tell
you tell
me
me
about
about
yourself.
yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
What are you
May
doing
I
in your...
ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Huh.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Yeah, la-di-da.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your stupor.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Well. We won't say anything about her son not dying yet, whatever.
Goodbye,
That
Mrs.
may
Goswick.
lead to a dead end. Knowing this game. Let me see now. Ooh, map's barely rendering in there. Wait, that can't be all. It didn't up. Okay, so it's not really an investigation as such. Are you Pippa Hawkins? Yes, you are.
You are going.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
You want to be more useful?
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet.
It's very aggressive, Jonathan.
My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
Well, grab yourself a cudgel then.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace.
Yeah.
I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Let God sort him, huh? It's always the answer.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Right, so technically, everything here is mostly fine. Yeah, all hints, all hints. Sure. We failed on these two. Right. And there's nothing here. Okay. So, next district it is. Which is the docks. We need to cure the docks. Okay. Right, so we're going to the docks. Back the laggy way too, where we last crashed. Which is definitely off-putting. Actually, I think we can get there with less hassle if we go down this way. No, not less hassle.
It ain't human!
Ow.
Watch it! It's a killer! Bloody leech!
Easy peasy. Now give me your stuff. Hey, where'd your stuff go? Free loot. Small bag of junk. could probably get across this river. Haha. Screw you. Where's the other dude? There was another dude there. Is he gone? Oh, some loose shit. Yeah, we're on the right side. We're on the right side of the fence. I heard some mad screaming. It's getting a little bit batty. Oh, 3 good handle parts. That's very good. That is very good for me right now. Can we break all these boxes? There. 5 out of 10. Not realistic enough. Not realistic enough. Should be able to break all crates like that. Right. This place is in serious condition, you say? Time we had a look around. Who hither needs assistance? You need one for fatigue, cold. Lottie Paxton. Right. Let's heal these people.
She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
And after we've healed some people, we'll see what's going on around here that we can fix.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
Don't feel so good if you have to know. I knew that keeping the bar open with the epidemic wasn't a good idea.
Never fear, the cure is
Take
here.
this, it'll help. Perhaps you should think about closing the Turquoise Turtle for a while.
Tom always said we got to keep the doors open. But thank you, Doctor.
Aye, sure. Alcohol cures everything, don't you know?
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Oh.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
So?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah,
So?
but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Well, maybe he is the problem then.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Way! What a party that
Have
must
you
have
heard
been.
anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I was told he caught a deadly disease but survived against all odds. Maybe he
you could
really
say
is
that.
touched by grace.
Oh, he was touched by something.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You'd best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look
Okay.
concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Ah, well.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's
Eyeballs.
not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
It kind of makes me appreciate the bars in The Witcher more. The way they're more lively, full of music and everything. But
Your boss must be
Yeah, this one
quite the
seems very dead.
negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
oh, good thing I kept him alive.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Good-o, good-o.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation?
Of course I am. Everywhere's deserted, houses, streets all empty. People buying guns. We hear them go off every night. It's bloody frightening.
Alright, so that's the... Yeah,
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
that's our story for now. And then we have yourself.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
We'll go back first. I'm always cautious about taking these serious questions before I do a bit of the, you know, the smaller legwork after, because you get bitten in this game.
What can you tell me about this
Well,
part of
literally and
That's not
figuratively.
that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Okay.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
That is a fair point. You'd be lost if you couldn't get a pint. You need a cure for the cold, of course. Is there anything I can do? Haha.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin.
I'll beat a jizz.
With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well.
Now, Johnny boy,
Show
don't be
me
playing
where it
coy.
is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Alright.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Alright.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Right.
Do you need any help?
Can't.
Yeah, here you go. You've
Indeed. It would be a shame to taint the delicate taste.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. My customers and I, we all thank you.
Aye.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Is there any good merchants around here, actually? Speaking of, there is a merchant over there. Can I remove that? Because
perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Hopefully it's a good merchant as well. Oh, it's the dodgy woman. That's who it is. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. She's a crafty one. Right, let's see what situations we got around here. We've cured you. Weird. Retrieve some gin from Tom Watt's stash. Locate the site where the bombing took place. Oh. Retrieve the necklace lost by Seymour Fishburne. We haven't met this woman yet. Okay. Edwina Cox, come up. Come up with the gravediggers. Jeez. Choose what to do about Ickbart Throbor's campaign. Burn all the posters. Seek for Giselle Paxton's thieves. Okay. Right, we'll start off with Tommy Boy. Let's get the alcohol flowing on the old docks. Oh, we're going back to the western docks. This is where I believe we started the game.
They say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone.
I believe so. Burn the posters. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. Just burn them. But for now, we'll get the gin first because the bar needs stocking. And the supply is up above. Ho ho. Look at this dude. Well, we're taking no chances here. Huh. Well, we got him good. He's a hefty, beefy boy. Does he have a beard? That beard looks weird. The beard looks weird. That rhymes. Yeah, he didn't get a chance. To be fair, I used like an ultimate ability on him, so he's been hit hard. Newspaper article. Youth arrested for attempted murder. Last night, a young man named Tom Watts was arrested by the police for attempted murder in the renowned restaurant, the Silver Bell, on Percival Street. The suspect was spotted standing in front of the restaurant, pointing a gun at a customer for about 1 minute, without firing. 2 witnesses promptly reported his behaviour. Watts was arrested without incident, but refused to give any explanation for his actions and only gave his name. His gun was loaded, confirmed the policeman, who answered our questions. It is likely that Watts will feel the full force of His Majesty courts for this transgression. The young man shall be jailed for a few years at least. Okay, so he was once arrested. For pointing a gun at someone.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Indeed. And if I could drink it, I would. Give him a Newton. Yeah, that guy we clubbed to death in there, he was a beefy boy. John, I'm noticing too. Beef, you want beef now?
Are they stupid or something?
Even though they tell you that, like, feeding on people seems to be the best way to get XP, but you'll notice I'm actually racking up decent XP just helping people out too.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Your warehouse was not empty. Details about the attempted murder.
You attempted murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order.
That was a bit
An order to kill.
forward.
I was an obedient gang member at the time. A proud, wet boot boy.
Ah. The plot thickens.
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
You realize how sad you were. You empathized with him.
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
Why did you join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
Jeez.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
Are your customers aware of your past?
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Huh.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars, and an ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
So he based the rest of his life here around the turquoise turtle, which is a tattoo he took from prison. I want to know the story behind the turquoise turtle tattoo now.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die eventually.
Do you think the docks will always be a hive of scum and villainy?
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
That's a Star Wars reference, I feel. A hive of scum and villainy.
Don't you feel threatened? staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood.
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Right. Well, this character is pretty interesting.
Have you got any...
It's still there, just like the two.
Right.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Well. Go on, have your booze.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
I guess some people are like that.
Are you concerned?
It may...
I keep asking that question. I don't really
Goodbye,
need to know.
Mr. Watt.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Interesting line of dialogue right there.
You still working at this hour? That's
Yes.
what I call dedication.
Has Tom renounced his life of crime?
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Right.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
He's always very
That's the first
forceful.
thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him.
Yeah.
That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Oy, oy, oy.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Right, let's see what other objectives we can muster. Right, we've sorted out Tom's stuff. So, we're back here. You say burn the posters. I might just do that. He's a bit of a clown, isn't he? Oh. Okay, so we go back to these West Docks. And we burn all of these posters. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Wait, didn't I?
I think I'm losing my mind.
I should have offered a drink to the
I should
boy.
just run as far away
Be he
from the
cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
These people are so glum at times. This actually would have been a really quick way into his gin area. Terrible stream. Streamer doesn't remember any shortcuts or anything. Terrible. Where's his poster? Rogue Scowl. Ah! Shite. These guys hit hard when you don't pay attention. That's for sure. Ah, he has to reload. Oh my god, come on. Sometimes the fight mechanics in this game, I'm not a fan. Just sometimes. They can be very clunky. I've complained about that a couple of times though, in fairness. But I don't feel I'm wrong. Ah yeah, no, I know about looking at the meters to find the objectives. Pretty cool moves you got there. But I'll knock your block off. I wonder, is it like a case as well where I have to like physically pull out the posters out of my inventory? We'll see. Okay. There we go.
Bigger problems elsewhere.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance?
Your posters were destroyed.
Do you need my medical
I did it.
attention, sir?
Actually, I may. In my line of work, I have to stop at any sign of infection.
Sure.
Treating a
over
vampire
yourself.
hunter's wounds is certainly a first for me. I'm happy to help you, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Your support means a lot.
Can I mesmerize him? No, not yet.
Have you heard any
The
rumors?
sad saint will always be a target for vampires, but I'm keeping an eye out.
Right, about that.
I'm afraid your posters were destroyed.
It cost me good money to print those posters. Such a pity people don't take the vampire menace seriously.
Did you really think the posters would be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Aye, fine job you do too.
Goodbye.
The wet boots shouldn't be fighting each other. They've got bigger problems elsewhere.
Oh, the wet boots are fighting each other, you say? Right. While we're here at these western docks, what else can we set to achieve? Locate the site the bombing took place. Okay. Track it, see where it is. Is it close by? Southwark? I think this actually may have been the actual start of the game here. And I haven't returned there since. Interesting. We won't go there yet. We'll choose another objective for now. Retrieve the necklace. Yeah, go on. We'll find out more about this woman then in that way. And it's not too far away, so definitely less of an issue. Oh, who needs curing around here? These are all cured. Lottie Paxton. Lottie Paxton.
Best run along home, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Did you hear me?
Is he asking to be cudgeled? Because it's definitely not a hard thing to have done. We have an unknowner here. We don't know him.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Merchant. Nice.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Right.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
A music box. Oh. Vampire factions and skulls. Indeed. Brisk blood sample. A small dose of brisk blood that can be used to create stamina serums for vampires. Yeah. Joke's on you though. I don't use serums. I'm hardcore.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
There is. Whippersnapper.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that.
Indeed, my boy.
I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Yes, my boy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale.
Sure.
I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
No, he ain't about the hood life.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
She's lost the marbles. Not gonna lie, this game kinda sus. It is, isn't it, Horizon? It's kinda getting on my gears a little, actually. There's a reason for that title name. Because this is the second time I've booted up a stream tonight because of this game crashing. And you know yourself, from streaming direct from an application, once it crashes, your stream is down.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
Yeah.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
But yeah, you know, like even the last time I streamed this game, it ended because blue screen error. It was like, what? So it seems the further I get into this game, the more unstable it's getting for me. But
how
let's
interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Anyway, how are you, Horizon? How's your weekend going? How is life with yourself?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You always ask me for advice, Jack. Why have you stopped?
Just kick in the door, don't
Good
even
evening,
knock.
miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
Let me in. I'm alright, thanks. Hope you're well. Well, I'm pretty damn good, Horizon. I have actually... The last 2 days we've sorted out a bit of a setup here in the apartment, and I have a much better setup now with a desk and laptop one side, PlayStation the other. It's a nice little hub to stream from now.
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Maybe. Oh, deadly. Now we can just pilfer a gaff. I love it when they don't even bother to keep an eye on me. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. Secret basement, huh? Show me your stuff.
It's
Oh, this is
locked, all right.
Yes, Jonathan. Very observant. Rodney! Have we found the Trotter's house? Rodney. I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you were already gone. So now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please, find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove to you this is not a trap, let us use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours. Is this Jack Fraggs? He likes stealing the Morse codes, doesn't he? Have they like put a reference to Jack in here? Him and his Morse code Easter egg hunting that he does. This way you'll know I'm really me. For now, it's a good thing you are hiding. The Wet Boot Boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they will punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we can make an arrangement to settle things once the heat dies down. Okay. Rodney Grader. I really wish his name was Rodney Trotter. You bloody plonker.
So, Dr. Tippett,
Dr.
what brings you
Tippett.
back here? I heard
Tippett.
whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Suspiciously happy, I would say. What kind of drugs were you given? Medication,
Have you heard
I mean.
anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, you've heard it now, so answer.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
She's playing me. She's playing me for a fool.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh no, I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
No. Unbecoming of a lady to gossip like that.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. Why, I would never say that to him, of course.
Well, I don't see him around the house.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked.
Good.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
And rest as much as you
Goodbye,
like, you know?
Miss Gillingham.
Close those eyes while I pilfer your gaff. You know, don't worry about it. Unlock that chest of drawers there as well. Let's have a look at what's in there. Right. So we've cured 2 people in this district already. 2 people we didn't know of even. So we've done some good. Oh, he's a doctor and a vampire. Yes, he is. Horizon. The story goes this is set just after World War I, 1918. So he was in the war in France. He was a combat medic. And he came back to London and got mysteriously killed by a vampire and converted into a vampire. So he uses being a doctor as cover, but he is also a vampire. And there's all kinds of vampire secret societies that we're starting to get into now, and there's some little wars going on the streets. I can honestly say I have no idea where I've ended up here now. But people don't want to lock their doors, that's fine. All your money is woohoo. Okay, I'm starting to see what went wrong here. You won't be needing this. I think you're beyond medical care. I mean, your foot will heal. Mostly. Oh, nice. Yes. You should give it a try if you're interested. It was free this month for sure. I ended up playing it a lot more than I expected to. Just got sucked into the story. It is a slow burner of a game though. It's very slow paced. I will say that about it. Wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea. But it's a very kind of relaxed game to stream and kind of play through and follow along with the story. Combat can be a little clunky too. That's been one of my main criticisms. Whoa. You cheeky motherfucker. Oh, he's gonna shoot.
He's dead!
The story is good. You actually want to learn more instead of just skipping all the talk. Yeah, it can be the case. There is some pretty interesting characters. They're written fairly well. And I think how situations play out as well, depending on your choices and how they change things, that can be very interesting too, and it can catch you off guard. Like, it definitely makes you almost want to play through again. Like, even midway through your own playthrough that you're already started. Because you can see things that, like, have gone wrong, depending on your choices. And it makes you want to figure out how you got it wrong, go back and change it. Talk to the man hiding in the sewers. I didn't know about this. Let's go find out why he's in the sewers.
It's a leech! A leech! A leech! He's too fucking far! Die, beast!
Beast! Give him a little hard biting. Gnaw on him a little. Do we have any more stuff to pick up? No. Alright, so hiding in the sewers. I figure this must be the way down into the sewers. I think we went the right way, I'm not sure. Bada-ba-bang. Some enemies, including blind skulls and preachers. Preachers? Feel your presence while using this ability. Oh. Preachers. They must be the guys with the robes and the big crosses. They try and beat you with them.
It's locked.
It's locked, says Jono. Rather aggressively. It's locked. And we don't have to do the puzzle again, at least. The mini puzzle. I say puzzle, but calling it a puzzle is kind of generous. It's not that difficult. Rightio. We must be on the right course here somewhere. I mean, what happened to him? Was he like vaporized or something? Madness. The objective even points further down. Give me your blood.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, okay, we get it. Don't be so dramatic.
This is despicable.
Tis. Tis very despicable, indeed. I haven't noticed you brushing them teeth either, John, and to be quite honest with you, I don't want to get a whiff of that foul breath of yours. Oh, I remember this place. During the story, we actually dropped down here to fight Fergal. So, I don't think we've actually been in this section here at all, so far. We found a necklace. And that's kind of all we found here. And one chip. Couple of shotgun bullets. Now here's the thing. The man hiding in the sewers. It's this dude, right? I can't imagine he'd have got into that hideout without being eaten alive, first of all. Yeah, just gonna keep going. Explore the sewers. We seem to have a couple of choices. And this seems to be the right way. Right, so we're below him now, actually. Right, we're level, so chances are he must be in here somewhere.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam.
Yeah, he's getting a bit nervous.
Back to Sean Hampton now.
Yeah.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter.
Okay. We've been here, done that. Is there another way to this guy, though? I've noticed there isn't actually a specific area for these crazy ghouls. That's where Harriet's staying. Oh, here we go. We are on our way. Wait a minute. It's not him. It's amazing how close to all these ghouls he's hiding. And he doesn't even realize.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Well, this is my sewers. And these are my rats. Convince him to get out of the sewers.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
You
Yes,
bloody
I did.
plonker.
I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the colour of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Alright. You're a spineless coward. You're no cold-blooded killer.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Oh, don't be such a bloody plonker. Ah, you're a healthy young man. Go. Don't be silly. Thanks for the experience points. Can I still talk to you?
The docks then. But if
I can mesmerize him. Ah, no. His mad old biddy of a mammy is looking for him. But if I kill him in the sewers, no one will know. What do you think? Will I eat him? I mean, now's a really perfect chance. I don't know. Don't know. Well, no.
I cannot enter.
We've kind of somewhat agreed that this is a bit of a pacifist run. Despite the fact that we accidentally murdered Dorothy Crane. The next one we murder everyone. We murdered them all. Anyway. This is actually a pretty useful shortcut back to Sean's gaff. Seeing as I actually want to get back there and start healing some people there. Once I've healed everyone, then that means I can indeed sleep
Bridget says
and
you
level up.
are one to trust.
Without any consequences to people's health. Martin Nightingale. Interesting. Did I not cure him? It's saying I didn't cure him. I thought I cured him. Huh. Some citizens may have quests for you if you talk to them. They'll always reward your help. Yes, indeed. Hi-yo-ho. Heidi-ho. Sean! Open the door. I mean, it's a good thing we converted him and all back like to a vampire so that he isn't eating these people anymore, but you think he could at least clean it up a little. Just look at that. Good old Bible. Jesus himself. Sit beside mauled corpses. I tell you what, Sean. A bit of spring cleaning wouldn't go amiss in here, you know? Right. To the curing. The curing of people. I believe you're here somewhere. And you are you.
Glad to
yes?
see you again, Mr. Reed.
Well,
Do you
you'll be
need
twice
my
as happy.
medical attention, Miss Paxton?
I can keep going, Dr. Reed.
Of course you can, Miss Paxton. But I wouldn't recommend it. Please, take this. You will feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Thank you. Really.
Don't mention it. It's what I do.
Do you have...
Why would I be asking
Goodbye.
her? I mean, we're in the Hamptons shelter. Why would you ask such things? Oh, sure, look, they're all being healed. Either that or he's looking at them thinking, oh, you'd go well with a bit of salt, bit of seasoning, sprinkle of pepper here, bit of paprika there, you know what I'm saying? Go down a treat. Oh, actually, I'll go see if I have some paprika now down the back here. Yeah, think I have some down the bottom of the barrel, alright. Oh, that could work. That could work, I tell you. Jeez, there's even a bit of coriander down there and all to sprinkle on them. Be mighty fine. Ah. Maybe, just maybe. We'll fatten him up a bit more first, I guess. Season him lightly while he sleeps. Old newspaper. The bomb exploded just after dawn in front of the Dawson and Dawson munitions factory, the largest employer in the district. The detonation smashed the windows of all the factories in Southwark. It's a miracle only 2 people died in the attack. Confirmed Chief Superintendent Alexander Brighton. Okay.
It's locked.
It's locked. Honestly, John, never gets old. Your observation skills of things being locked.
Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reed.
Yeah,
Are you
I
here
caught
to
you.
subdue me again?
No, Sean. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel all right. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
He's being very suggestive, this man. Subdue you again, huh?
Have you seen Harriet Jones since taking her to Old
Aye,
Bridget?
she looks
No,
like half a
She's with the
hubba
sewer
bubba.
skulls now. I don't go downstairs.
Why not? Why did she fake her death?
But why did she fake her own death? There was so much blood in her room. She attacked patients, too.
I just lost her for a minute that night. When I found her, she had caused mayhem across the hospital. I slapped some sense into her, and we fled before getting caught.
What happened then?
We ran here through narrow streets and backyards. She kept saying that someone was talking to her in the dark, offering to avenge her. But I saw nobody.
I saw nobody.
What happened at the Pembroke?
I guess we recognized each other. As Scals, I mean. She had but one thought. To punish. To get revenge upon everything and everyone. I realized I had to bring her here quickly.
I mean, Sean, minor criticism here. Just a small one. I know you're listening. You look very intent on listening to me right now, but could you not scrub up? I mean, you have your hands covered in blood, you have gashes all over your head. You know, a bit of water, a bit of splash. I mean, I know I'm one to talk on bloodshot effect, like, I mean, the hangover's still hitting hard, but you, come on, have a wash, will you? Have a look at yourself. Wait, what does that say? Can I auscultate you? If I had a webcam, you'd see visual confusion right now. Can I auscultate? What is that? Well, I guess I have to find out.
Would you let me listen to your chest, Sean?
No,
okay.
Dr. Reed. You already forced me to drink your blood, and I thank you for that, for I feel better now. But it was quite an unpleasant experience.
It would help me greatly if you would allow me to give you a physical examination.
I said no. I'm no subject of medical examination, and I intend only to obey and to kneel before God.
How did you meet old
One of those, huh?
When younger, I used to patrol the streets at night, searching for lost souls. This is how I met her. It took me 2 months just to get her name. Now we support each other.
Okay. You really are a saint.
You really are a saint, Sean.
Oh, no, sir, I'm not. But I know evil, and I believe goodwill and tenacity can make this world a better place.
Right.
Farewell.
Alright, Sean, you weirdo. Do we got a heal around here? Edwina Cox, she's in town. On this bio. Oh yeah, there was a guy that fell and died out here. I think we tracked him down. Yeah, that's right, that's what led us to Mary. Indeed, that is how it went. You. Thought I
Good
healed
evening,
you.
young man.
There's no need to call me that.
Young man, do you require medical attention?
I don't
Young
like
man.
asking for help.
Young buck.
There's no shame in asking for help, especially when you are in desperate need of it. Here, take this. You should recover in no time.
And you reek of desperation.
I suppose.
You
Show
suppose.
me what you have to offer then.
He supposes. Oh, is that something? No. Nope, nope, nope. You're not ill, are you? No. You'll be alright, so. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get... Yeah, merchant, yeah, I was there. No. What am I thinking to myself? Yes, it's down here I want to go, the docks. This side, yeah, I want to go this side of the river. I think I've healed everyone this side of the river. Edwina Cox. Yeah, she is this side. We'll heal her up.
All these whispers of monsters got folk gossiping and scared.
Oh, we were also in the middle of finding his amulet, I believe. Locate the site where the bombing took place. Yeah. Aye, that's the necklace. We found him. Right, so it's anywhere in this vicinity, really. Actually, I picked up a necklace off a corpse, so maybe it fell down the sewer. And that's the necklace
Good evening,
I picked
Mr.
up.
Fishman.
Yeah.
Because I did pick up a necklace.
Have you heard any?
I don't...
No.
Goodbye, Mr.
Goodbye, Fishy Burn. That was your mother's. Right. Okay.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Hello. Right, let's...
Can I offer you my...
Giving out for free.
Perhaps I would. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you. But don't expect me to open...
Sure.
Can I see what...
As long as you have money, I'll show...
Do you have... Ooh... I could do with that. Let me see. I have 8 of those. Ah, it's just a regular old necklace. Bag of junk. So we have everyone healed, I believe. Yes, we do.
The sewer dogs.
Do we have everyone healed everywhere? That's the question. Nobody's going to go get worse now.
Fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Where's our hideout here? Because I want to level up. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, this can be upgraded. It's our main weapon. I'm going with it. Enhanced handling decreases stamina consumption by 10. Adds 3 stun points when weapon hits. I'll go with the stun, I think. Yeah. Why not? And we have our lovely, fully leveled cudgel. Nice. Can we level you up more? We can. Do we want to do? Don't know. Ah, one more and we could have got that to level 4, which would have been quite nice actually. Gosh, look, what the hell, we'll level up the pistol. Increase fire rate, don't care for fire rate. Increase shock. That will be useful. We'll get there. Bullets. Okay. Right. While we are hither, what do I want to level up? Potentially. We have some of our vitals here. Body condition. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We could carry more serums or more ammo. Blood capacity. These are all pretty good, to be honest. I think the only thing is we could... How much was it to upgrade that sword? We need at least one more of those, and I think the woman down there sells them if I'm not mistaken. Oh, me shins! I broke me shins. Look
Good
at
evening,
them in the
Miss
corner.
Hello again, Doc.
Can I see you?
As long as you have money.
Let me see your wares. How much do these cost? 88! Thievery! Anyway. Yes, I'll take one. I'll have one of those, thanks. Probably could get them through fighting and looting and all, but to be honest, I just want to get this leveled up. I mean, 220, 145. Clay's hatchet. $200. What does this end up with? 240. Yeah, it's one of the best weapons, really, to go with. Seemingly. Can we upgrade you for? Oh, we can. Increase blood absorption. Nice. Nice. We'll get blood absorption out of it, which is actually pretty damn good. So we are in a very good shape right now. Right. Health. Do we want to upgrade health? For 1,000? No. Get more blood out of it. These are tough choices. Tough choices. You throw a large blood spear which can pass through enemies in front of you. Well, we don't have enough yet to upgrade that. Can't upgrade this either. Not yet. What about our heal? 2,000 upgrade is. Ooh. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost on your health regeneration. You trade the instant health gain for a greater regeneration. Seems pretty useful. Whoa, I just read this one down here. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target on anything. Jeez. I think we're not going to bother with any of these. These are all defensive and all that sort of stuff. But I think we're going to stay aggressive. The experience points seem to be very valuable in that sense. Right, I think... And increase me health. Blood capacity as well. Those are good. Now we're level 20 and that's a decent level. Oh! We missed that dude. I didn't spot him. The price of stocks in Merchant District have changed. So they've gotten better, presumably. Fatigue. That's a new one for him. Healed. Stable still, because we know very little. Right, so we just go and cure him. Then we'll push on. Digby.
You again. What do you want?
No need to be so sketchy. Edwina thinks you're unfaithful.
Do you need medical help, sir?
Yeah, I do. If you can throw in some drugs, I can find you.
So you can
Fair enough, Dr. Reed. Don't cost me nothing to ask.
No drugs. No drugs for you.
Have you heard anything about
that bastard?
I don't need to know. I know all about Sean Hammond.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Goodbye. Try not to catch a bullet.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Can I ask you more things? No?
Have you got any news about Sean Hampton?
As long as he...
I keep asking people about that and I don't want to know.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I think we got to that. That's where I have her side job. Right. Seymour Fishburne. Jeez, we have a lot of places to look for your mother's stuff. Retrieved a necklace lost by Fishburne. I wonder, can we get any more details? I really don't like how it gravitates to the nearest shop. Seymour Fishburne seems quite a irritable man, not exactly the friendly type. He confessed he may lost the necklace he wanted to offer his mother. If we can help him calm down, maybe I should try to find the lost gift. And that is the simple, long and short of it. Where I might find it, who knows? He was up in this general direction. I can't break the barrels there. I mean, you didn't stray too far, did you? Maybe you left it somewhere nearby. Or is that just my wishful thinking? I think it is. I don't think I've been up here. Southwark Bridge. And he's got the cudgel out, so something's happening. Jeez, the nice the footprints. Dum 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 dum.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I think there is actually an objective to the other side of this bridge. So, while I've carelessly wandered over here, I may as well attack that objective. I remember this music from the start of the game, actually. Pretty cool. Right. Who wanted stuff done this side of the bridge? I think it was this dude. It was.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. It's one of them. Get your weapons ready. We found the power of the Lord commands.
God damn it, I hate that dude.
We'll crush this beast. Back to the shadows.
Never bring a cross to a gunfight. Silly fool. Ooh. Bottle of alcohol. We get to pilfer this place as we see fit. Seemingly.
It's locked, all right.
Did I unlock this safest? No, I did not. I may as well unlock it for the sake of unlocking hideouts. Bullet, grease. Those lights can be quite annoying when they get glitchy the way they seem to. Easy parry. No, I love the distance he flies. I'm trying to parry and it's not working. Ow. Right. Give me all your stuff, you lemon. The door has been unlocked. That implies it has been locked. Very observant, Karl.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site.
Yes. 'Tis why we are here. Couple of shillings. Couple of pence.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Sure, leave the flowers
May all
there.
who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
It's all well and good, but can we go in there and start pilfering? That's the real question. I know we can go through that gate, but I thought I saw somewhere we could jump. No, no. No, 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 no. What is this? A cafeteria? Alright, lads. Get your sandwiches. Bit of lunch. Cup of tea. I'm hungry now. I'm making myself hungry. Hello there, friend. Welcome to combat. Mortal Kombat. Ho ho. We got ourselves a bit of vampire situation here. We'll go and combat this combatant.
Your prey is mine now.
Ow!
You're feeble.
Feeble! Feeble! That's for the insults. Cheeky git. Feeble. Boundary key. Who's he called feeble? Sprawl him out. Nice day out. Nice day out for a stroll. Bit of a stroll, some rock and roll. Pre-win rookie. They call him a rookie, but he's like level 24, which is, you know, no slouch. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yes, you can see me.
No!
Yes.
Bloody leech! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Ah!
Listen, this is HR. And, what? You can shoot through cheek. Your crossbow is against health and safety regulations in the factory. So, we'll have to confiscate that by force. Shooting a bow around here. Bow, Jimmy, a crossbow. Well, technically, yeah, it's a bow. Of sorts. Do you know what this game kind of makes me want to play, in a way, because of its clunky nature and everything? Makes me want to play Resident Evil. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but kind of similar principles in some small senses of the word. Fighting undead, zombified people, clunky controls, murky, grim settings. Especially for Halloween as well, you know, these kind of games are great because of the Halloween. What's the issue up here? I do need more help. He's not handled the job well. It drove him demented. Listen, I know customer service isn't all it's cracked up to be, but try not to take what they say to you personally. Laughing at the Guard. For more than a century, the Guard of Prewin has been a dissident faction from the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stool. It's important as the divergence of opinion between our two fraternities are now well established to remember what happened and why we shall, alas, consider these former brothers our opponents and adversaries and mock their law of conduct. Okay. Okay, I'm not getting caught in the middle of that slagging match. Safe. Not the best of loot. Although we found opium. But you know, it's a happy day for someone. Not necessarily me. Have we explored thoroughly enough? Is the question. I mean, in general, I suppose this area is good for looting as such. Could be better though. Problem with this kind of exploration though in this game is that sometimes you're not rewarded too much XP wise. Unless you find things and quests and people. This is actually... this is the very start of the game, actually. This is the area you have to run. I wonder is there going to be anything here. I wonder if the big pile of corpses we ran from is here. But yeah, this is pretty much the start of the game. Interesting. He was hiding out in the sewers. It didn't do him very good.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Indeed. It's a rather grim scene. Oh. Looting the dead. It's rather grim. It's interesting to come back here though. Actually, I just had a mini brainwave here. Weren't we supposed to look for grave diggers for this one? Yes. My little mind wave has paid off. It's mad to think that we started off the game crawling out of this pit. It's pretty damn grim. Warning note. Hello boys, about your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southwark. I'll only say it once. Deal with it, and be glad I don't report your protest to Edwina. She might go there herself to cut off your balls. A little bird also told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier. So now, I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow, or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good, I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured the nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses after the effing monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard it will be foggy and rainy. It was foggy and rainy, and I'm starting to wonder.
This is my watch.
Yeah.
Damn grave robbers.
I knew it. They looted me. I was just about to say it. Jonathan, you beat me to it. You motherfucker. Damn grave robbers. Alright. That should be pretty interesting exploring over here. It makes the world feel that bit smaller too. But this is like the start of the game, just where you ran from. kind of surprised at how much I can do that now. He always gets on edge when he crosses this bridge. He always pulls out the weapon.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Right.
So every night,
We still haven't found your amulet. Who are you? Unknown. We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you first.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's
You're
nothing,
welcome.
really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Oh.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
You might be Dyson the snack.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
Well, isn't it ironic? He doesn't like violence against people, but he has used it against people.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Comrades, huh?
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Nah, he's easy. Ah, it's not that much experience points, really.
Surely you must have had dreams.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the...
Yeah, you've said that before. I had a feeling.
Goodbye.
Right. Edwina Cox. What do we say to her?
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
I reached the
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot Boys thank you for your help.
Sure.
Can I see what you...
As long as you have money.
I forget, did I need something? No, I already did that to fully upgrade a weapon. Right. What do we do now? We have retrieve necklace. And seek Giselle Paxton's thieves. What's that one? It's a bit away. It's a bit of ways away. I guess I should go there. I'm getting kind of peckish, actually. Peckish? The boy is getting peckish. This game has definitely got me hankering for some more RPGs to play now. After this. I like its style. I kinda, at the same time, definitely want to find something with a bit more pace too. Because it is very slow paced. But I definitely looking forward to playing something now. A bit more pace in it. Good story, good depth to it. We might find ourselves streaming The Witcher 3 soon. As I feel like I've described The Witcher 3 very well in that description. Although Witcher can be considered fairly slow paced too. Hey, hey.
Doesn't like fire, does it?
I was hoping he'd hit me with something like a parry. No parry for you.
It's one of them! You fast!
Come on.
Want some of this?
I'm always messing around with the parry, and I don't do it right. Oh, for God's sake. Mind you, they're not as strong as they were. I've definitely noticed my weapon upgrades and the leveling up helping quite a bit. As it should, of course.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Ow. Oh! Did you see him in the building? Can I get in there? believe I can. I find it funny how they attack me, but not the Skulls. Skulls only just around the corner. But I'm the problem, I guess. Though I am the problem as well. Do I heal people?
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Oh, there we go. Huh. Didn't even get a hit in.
Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
It was the Priwen guard taking her money, huh? Dirty, conniving little gits. Dirty, conniving little gits. The absolute cheek of them. Oh, broken legs. You'd imagine. But Johnny has got legs of steel.
You again? What do you want?
Found your money if you want to address me a little
identified the
more
men who
warmly.
stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
They do sound like hurt pigs, don't they? Look at this. They already spent the money. Oh, I nearly would. She's so hateful. Then again, I guess her opinion will change.
Here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Oh, you couldn't bring yourself to say sorry.
Then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her
What?
son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
You idiot. Oh, Jack. No, wait. Jack. That's...
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Right.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Right. I see. You're healthy. Okay. Right, so she is a little less a pain in the buttocks, shall we say. She's a bit more friendlier after we procured her money.
Well, I'll leave you for now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, this is the good boys run. The pacifist. We'll try not to eat too many people. Less likely to be eaten now. Yeah, I think in some way a lot of people kinda tend to find their way into being in a not so edible state. I think the game kind of tries to reward your good play for that in the end, but it really does tempt you to take some people out of the picture. And it incentivizes it too. But I think there is some small sort of reward in it, I guess, if you're willing to not murder as many people. But it just makes the combat, I guess, more difficult, or the leveling up. It's okay, I mean, you don't want a game too easy. I mean, I'm getting by fine with not eating too many people so far. I've ran into some tricky situations for sure, but all in all, not too hard. Those glowy eyes, they're pretty spooky. Ow! Cheeky. Anyway. We'll make our way back to this district. Somehow. Maybe the West End. Oh, we'll stop by and talk to Lady Ashbury. See what she has to say. Va-va-va-voo. Some very interesting rows going on around here. Beat down. I'll go down baiting. Oh. Red eyes. That's rather dangerous. Shut up. These don't seem too bad. Just, I guess if they swarm you, they're lethal. Because they hit hard, but they can be dispatched easily. Dispatched easily, he says. Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Couple of schmacks and it's over. I would prefer to handle these one at a time.
Your prayers
Foolishness. I would like their swords though. They've got really cool swords. Overall, they're kind of annoying though. They don't really impress me as vampires. Should be wearing capes or something. You know? You're a vampire. Come on. Start looking cool. A nice jacket goes a long way even. Don't have a cape, get a nice jacket. Not a blazer. Come on. Put some effort in. Cape or trench coat. One or the other. He was brutally defeated.
You're feeble! Die, bitch!
Are you blind? I am helping you.
Murdering bastard!
Whoa. Quiet, snack. Hold your tongue. So that sword is cool. But he could dress cooler. He is obliged, as an immortal being, to have a bit more style. A bit more class. Ding dong! Anybody home? Oh. The Ashbury Mansion. Oh, we can pilfer her mansion. This is cool. I like how she has her own specific theme tune. And I've noticed a lot of the characters do have their own specific theme tune. But hers is like this pan flute. Personal diary. Hell. Okay, don't let me read it. Clean the mirrors a bit, love. Jeesh. It's a very homely mansion. To remember where to find these letters. Oh, it's going through the war. I'll read another time. Whoa. Charlotte Ashbury. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Her name's Elizabeth. I didn't think of the Ashbury thing there for a moment. Is it a relative, huh? Dracula. Bram Stoker. There we go. To the inspiring Lady Ashbury. There is a darkness in life and there are lights. And you are one of the lights. The light of all lights. Bram Stoker. 4th of August, 1897. So, Mrs. Ashbury knew the author of Dracula. So that's where he got all this stuff from, huh? Cool armor. Can I wear it? What you painting? Oh, she's painting a picture of Jonathan. Oh. What you drinking? I started painting Jonathan today. It was such a wonderful experience. He is the best. That's what she was scribbling. I just can't stop scribbling about Jonathan. I'm painting a picture of him, and I still can't stop scribbling about him. He is the best. XOXO. Jonathan is class forever.
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Oh.
Do you
About
think
the future?
we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not.
Oh.
I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
Right. I see. Tell me your story.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
I know. She's got a lot of experience. Ho ho.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Steady on now. This relationship has rolled on very fast, especially considering a woman of her experience and many lifetimes. I mean, she's taken to Jonathan surprisingly fast.
Concerning
all
your
I'm saying.
investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
She is your maker, Jonathan.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
Her daughter? I suppose I would have realized that if I had read the personal diary.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
I think she maybe mentioned her too, and I've forgotten. The fact, yeah. Go on. Gives a sneak peek, go on. Paint. Oh, you're just going to admire it, I see. Right. She must have some great photographic memory too at that. Has she started painting there? No. Would you hurry up and finish that painting? I want that by the next time I'm here. No pressure. I know they say you can't rush art, but... Ba-ba-da-bum. Jimon. So I think what I'll do now is it's been good getting back into this after being away from streaming for a week, but I think we'll go into the West End here and we'll call the stream at that. I'm feeling a little bit peckish and in need of a snack.
It's...
Don't open this side. Why am I getting a load screen then for it? Probably should have opened it that side.
Watch it! It's a killer! Oh, Christ! Bloody leech!
Ow! Whoa, he's a speedy one. Foolish man. Your pre-win days are numbered, buds. Jeez, he wrecked yous. Yous got wrecked, mateys. I think last time I came across someone who was particularly strong in this area. Yes. A large beast. I would definitely consider that to be a strong enemy. Can I... I think I can get in under this bridge. Ah, yes. Pre-win rookie.
Burn it, boys!
Whoa!
Fight for this!
Go down, clatter! Go down, beating! Right, where are we? We are in the West End. Oh yes, it suddenly gets nice and comfy around here. Oh. That's kind of cool. There's Charlotte.
Women die too in this war.
The music even changes here. Pretty interesting kind of electronic music. Alright, so this is the West End. We came to the West End to look through the trash. The man who was dead, with Doris Fletcher, Arthur Noel and Simon Bells. Be my tale. sure, look. Lighten up. Where did he get a bullet? Just picked up a bullet walking on the street randomly. Oh, this is the place I have to get into. Where we beat the head vampire. The big boss. It's kind of convenient and a little bit strange too. You think that technically Jonathan has always lived across from the main vampire area. Run. It's a pretty cool place. Temple Garden. Where's this? Oh. Say there's some interesting monsters in there. But yeah, I think this is, yeah, this is my home. The Reed's mansion. Amazing, just across the road from the big Ascalon Club. Quite convenient.
Worries me, Mr. Jonathan.
But for now,
She sometimes
I shall leave the stream there.
can't find her way home.
Thanks for those who watched, stopped along, and thanks for anyone watching the VOD who didn't make it this evening. We'll be back again. We did a lot of good legwork, I guess, this stream. Did a lot of the side quests we've been neglecting, and yeah, we're in a better spot now, better position to continue on. Anyway, see you then, peeps.